We are joined now by Governor Rick Snyder and Kevyn Orr.
It's good to have you both with us. Can you hear us clearly?
Yes.
Ken, it's great to be with you.
Hi, Glenda. Hi, Joanne.
Hi, good afternoon to you. And Mr. Orr, we will begin with you. We heard you talk about Miami, Florida, and you were headed there to open up a new office. And here you are, your call to duty, as I heard you say, to be in Detroit. Is it really your call to duty, really your love? You're just here for the people?
Well, it's a call to action. I mean, it's a tremendous challenge for a restructuring professional, but more importantly, I was just impressed by the groundswell of good faith between the governor, the mayor, the citizens, the emails I've gotten since my name surfaced earlier this week. You know, there are times that I prefer a call to action. There are times that you're called to do things that may seem a little counterintuitive at first, but it's just the right thing to do at the right time, and I really do believe this is one of those times.
Governor, you said today this is not about asking anyone to step aside. It's about all hands on deck. We know the mayor's in. We saw him with you both today, but have you heard from anyone on council, either of you, and what do you envision their role in this process?
Well, I hope they define a role for themselves that's a positive one, because this is a situation where we know the problems. And so the issue isn't, we don't need people dwelling on the problems or talking about the past or blaming people. I'm asking the city council to come forward and join the mayor and join Kevin and join myself and join all of us on saying here are solutions to problems that will move Detroit forward. Let's move Detroit forward and solve these problems and be a great city again. I'm ready to go.
You know, we understand, though, that under the EFM law that they can be brought in and not have a salary. I guess, Mr. Orr, I ask you, if they are willing to play ball and they want to be part of this team, will they continue to be paid, or is it too early to say?
You know, it's really too early to say, and plus I'm not looking at it as sort of a binary this or that sort of proposition, that if you work with me you get paid and if you don't, you don't. I'm not approaching it that way. I mean, the whole issue of the council cooperating, hopefully, is because it's in the best interest of the city. I'm only here for 18 months. I'm not supplanting democracy or the role of the council. I'd like their assistance because, frankly, they live here. They know the city. I need their assistance. But I am going to look at the data, and all things are on the table, so I don't want to appear to be doctrinaire one way or the other. It's going to be a reasoned decision, but I see no need starting out to approach it from that sort of perspective that it's either or. I really do want this to be a collaborative effort.
And Mr. Orr, we did hear you say this is like the Olympics of restructuring. Do you think it can be done in that 18 months?
Oh, goodness, yes.
Okay.
I mean, we were able to you know, Detroit is the arsenal of democracy. Do you know the kind of production that this city put out in the effort of World War II in 18 months? And Lend-Lease, the ability of this country to turn around, and this city in particular, the assembly line. People of good faith in America, we live in a great country at a great time. People in good faith in America can do anything they want to if they work together, put people on the moon if they want to. Absolutely, it can be done.
And so, Governor Snyder, what will we have to do now? Let's remind us and the public of what the next step is for Mr. Orr.
Yeah, that process is along now. In terms of the Emergency Loan Board has met. They have approved Kevin taking the position. He has an agreement now that he needs to review and sign. He's resigning his firm tomorrow.
Yes.
And moving forward, and he has an effective date of March 25th. So I think all things are moving forward. We're on a path, and I think you're going to see him having lots of dialogue with the mayor, other people in the community, the city, to make sure we're coming up with that list of action items that can be implemented as quickly as possible. Let's get going.
You've got it. We thank both of you for taking the time to talk to us tonight. Kevyn Orr, welcome to Detroit, and Governor Rick Snyder,
thank you so much
for being with us.